Smooth. I ain't expect that to be that smooth. All right.
Right?
So what up, people? It's your man, Tony Soul, 102.3 FM. I'm out here in Miami to interview one of my favorite DJs that has ever played on the decks, my man, DJ SPIVEY from Detroit, Michigan, down here in Miami. Beautiful day. Welcome, brother.
Thank you,
brother.
brother.
I came in, but welcome. Thanks
Welcome
for
to
coming
town, man. Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah,
I appreciate
you. Dude, man, let me tell you something. Your music, how you play it, your transitions, the feeling that you have in it, it's real. It's gold,
Thank you.
know?
Thank you.
You can
Well, I got to
definitely...
tell you this. We got to start with this. I always say this. You were my inspiration when I first started my YouTube channel in around 2012.
Okay.
I used to listen to you, the balcony sessions, man. And I was like, man, let me tell you. Me and a couple of my friends in Detroit, we loved your stuff. We loved your vibe and how you rocked it.
That means the world to me.
Yeah, you brought the passion to the decks, man.
That means the world.
And a light bulb went on in my head, and I said, you know what? I want to share this music with people around the world. You know what I mean? And one of my expressions is I want to put some musical paint where it ain't. So
I like that.
Yeah. Kids in Chicago got it. In New York, you got it.
Right.
But if you're in Iowa, you might not have exposure to it.
Right.
If you're in South Dakota, you know what I mean? So I want to. That's what the internet allows it to go everywhere.
Right. The
sharing thing is. If you're in Tokyo, if you're in wherever, and I've met a lot of people from around the world. So
oh man, I can only imagine. My life has changed so much.
Right?
Yeah,
the music is international, man.
Because I switched over to house music in like 09.
From hip hop.
Right. So for me, it's like fresh. Like it's not. I'm not burnt out by it at all. I'm not cynical. It don't sound like it used to.
Right.
And all that shit.
You're just enjoying the
I'm
ride.
just enjoying the vibe, man. And so I'm 53. So to be at this age doing, on something new.
Okay.
I mean, I always listen to it.
Yeah.
But I always played hip hop and reggae and shit.
Sure. Yeah. See, I'm 57.
Okay.
And I'm an old.
Black ain't cracking, brother.
Old head.
You say you 57. Look at this dude.
And I started playing records before it was house. So when I started playing records, it was like disco.
Garage and disco.
It was garage and disco. And then came house. And that's when I kind of got into hip hop like you.
Okay.
And kind of put down the tables, got into trying to be a little producer, hip hop producer, and just loving hip hop. I loved hip hop. Took a break. Life happens. And then I got back into it and just fell in love again, man.
Oh, you stopped for a minute and got back?
I stopped for a long time.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I stopped for a long time. So.
I stopped for about 4 years, 4 or 5 years. You got married, like you say, life.
Yeah, life, man, And then in the last, I'd say 10 years, it's just eating me up. You know what I mean? It's like when I get home from work, when I stop working, that's the first thing I do. First thing in the morning.
I can tell.
It's like it's an obsession.
It's an obsession, man.
So,
it's an obsession.
Yeah.
I am. I mean, my life is dedicated to it.
Same.
It's just
same.
Wherever it takes me, whatever it's going to happen.
It's definitely a passion. I think it helps keep me young. Helps keep my ear to the street.
Right.
I love meeting people from around the world.
Right.
It's just amazing how, like we were saying earlier, how international the sound is.
Right. Man. It's like football, soccer. It's the biggest music in the world.
Yeah, it's a communication. And then when you add dancing to it, it just takes it to another level. Man,
Oh, man.
That's what I really want to get back
right
into.
now.
I really want to get a smaller venue. Remember the days when we were young, and it was like you had to get on the dance floor.
Right,
it's kind of gotten away from that.
Get out. There's only room to dance.
It was like you'd be on the edge, like I got to get on the dance floor. And I want to try to get that back, get that spark. You know what I mean?
It's one of the reasons I came here to see you, bro.
Yeah,
try to see what we can do some things.
Yeah. Because I think as a people, as a worldwide people, we need to dance. Dance is a form of release.
Right. Oh, what a release. What a release. Especially to this beautiful thing we call house music, man.
For sure. So that's one of the reasons why I'm into this thing. So.
Yeah, it's like you said, it's addictive. It's it's
yeah, man.
What did I get myself into?
Yeah.
Man? I mean, be straight up. I lost my family.
Okay.
Because I stayed the course.
Yeah.
Well, I stayed the course, and wifey just wasn't feeling it.
Okay.
And obviously this don't come with a lot of money.
Sure.
So you got to find your way.
Yeah.
So luckily I'm a chef as well, so I was able to do some cooking and make some money. But nah, man, and I lost everything over this music.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Yeah.
Yep. I got no regrets.
Yeah, good.
It is what it is.
Good. It's a part of you now. You know what I mean? It's a part of you. So I know it's a part of me.
Absolutely.
So I'll be doing this.
Yeah, to the rotten day, to the last day.
This is it.
To the last day. I was just in New York last weekend. Did a gig up there for WACR. It's like one of the stations in Harlem that does community radio.
Yeah.
and they weren't only stations at Playhouse. So
really, okay. Nice.
So yeah, man. Yeah, I don't know, man, but we gotta do something. We gotta
For
do
sure,
some things.
man.
Yeah,
Let's put our
as you
heads
decide
together.
where you want to get out.
Yeah. We should do a monthly in Miami.
Yep.
And then one in New Orleans. Let's go back and forth.
And then New York.
Yeah.
Take it to the Mecca.
Let's do it.
Take it to the Mecca.
Yeah.
Because it's beautiful. Yo, you been to Coney Island?
I haven't. Never.
It's
So
one of the most beautiful house situations, man.
I know they're doing it in Brooklyn right now.
It's in Brooklyn, Coney Island.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, on the boardwalk.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
So last week, I didn't play on the boardwalk. I played at the radio station event uptown.
Gotcha.
But my friends played there. They're in Collective.
Okay.
And they rocked the hell out. It was great. It's
Really?
good friends of mine that
Sure.
we friends in the game, and to see them playing on the boardwalk, and I was in town. I was like,
it was crazy.
It was perfect because it's a duo, so they rock in. They got the.
How was the weather? The weather was good.
It's good. It's perfect. Yeah. No rain whatsoever. It's about 85. It's 80. It's good.
Okay.
Now you gotta be on the boardwalk.
Okay.
So you gotta be on the boardwalk.
Yeah, let's do it.
And I met the promoters and stuff, and I don't know if you know that girl Curly, one of the DJ out of New York. That's pretty.
I think I've heard of her.
Yeah, she's pretty known.
Yeah.
In our sphere, not like Louis Vega known.
Sure.
We're different. There's different levels to this shit.
Yeah, I think I have heard.
And respect.
But yeah, Brooklyn's getting it in right now.
Oh, they getting it in. They got a whole street. Metropolitan Avenue has just got like 30 clubs.
Wow.
And they all play house music.
Really? Okay.
They had a skating ring. We were skating last week. It was skating.
I gotta go
DJ
back,
house
man.
music.
Okay.
Oh man.
Okay, I gotta go back.
It was incredible. I couldn't believe what I was.
Really?
I couldn't believe what I was seeing.
Okay. All right, we need to tap into that.
Yeah, we're gonna tap into that because I know because I told the promoter that I was coming down here to see you.
Okay.
They know who you are.
Okay.
So you'll definitely gonna make something happen on that tip.
Sure.
That's gonna be dope.
Yeah.
And let me ask you this.
Yes, sir.
Do you do edits as well, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
sir.
And you use Ableton?
I use Ableton Live. Yep. I think I have 10.
Okay.
I need to upgrade to 11, but 10 has served me well.
Because them edits.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. And one reason I got into edits, and just DJs in general, while they start doing remixes, you wanted to have something different.
Right.
A lot of people were playing edits.
What's your thing on it?
Yeah. So doing your own edits allows you to play something that is not out yet.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And then I start releasing them for other people to get them. So it's been fun too.
Them edits are crazy.
Thank you, man.
We play. If y'all don't know, we play all his mixes on that. He's our feature resident DJ at 102.3, 10 p.m. to 3 a.m. And we just sometimes I just upload all this shit. I be forgetting to mix. I be forgetting to put my mix with it. Because I like featuring other DJs. I really am trying to not get out the way. And I don't want to. I mean, I'm not making mixes a lot like I used to. Mm-hmm. I'm getting ready to get back into it, making my mixes with just featuring other cats. Like what I'm really enjoying is playing house music on the radio, but playing like the full song, and then letting the next playing like radio, records, not mixing, not a mixtape. Sure. The next song comes in, it's just like official record.
Groove.
Grooves. Yeah.
One of the things I like about your style is like you let it ride, man. You get that thing,
the mix.
You let that mix ride for you might have 2 songs going for 3-4 minutes.
Oh yeah.
And I like that.
And back in the day, it was tracked up.
I do that when I play live.
Okay. But when you're playing your mixes, you want to
feature the tunes. Yeah, a little bit. Kind of feature the tunes, but live, I try to let it ride a little more. Right. But man, you ride. I mean,
your joints, it's almost like you know exactly what song to play after that. So it's like and the words fit, the positive. One joint you got a joint with him. Motherfucker say nothing but good news. Nothing but good. I'm like, man, it's just so positive.
Right.
Damn.
I try to really play
said, take
uplifting
a water break.
stuff.
Take a water break. I was like, oh, come on, man.
I try to play uplifting stuff.
Yeah, everything is uplifting that you play. I mean, it's really hard to find some negative house. Yeah. It really is. You got to go searching for it.
But I'm real particular. When I do lyrics, I want them to really mean something to me.
Right. Exactly. See, I play totally different. I don't know my records. Really.
Okay.
I kind of just
you learn them as
I go, and I just see what happens.
There's an art to that.
Because that freestyle kind of thing adds an element of surprise and let magic happen on its own. Sure. As long as you hit it on that one.
That's how the jazz musicians roll.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And I definitely learned a lot as a DJ from my jazz musician friends.
Okay.
So in New Orleans, I went to school at the UNO. I went to
all
jazz. The most musical city on earth.
Sure.
That's why we got to get you there.
Yeah.
We got to get you there, man. Man. So we'll build, like I said, same thing you're saying. Like I'm looking for something like a small, private, speakeasy flavor.
Yes.
You know, where everybody is comfortable.
Sure,
We know we all good.
I think a lot of times promoters try to get rooms that are too big.
Right. Oh, that's not a good look for house music, really. I mean, it can sometimes. You know, Louis Vega needs a room with 1,000.
Sure, but the big guy.
Right.
I'm saying do a smaller room inside, outside, so people can still move around. But
smoke if they want, whatever.
Dance floor.
Right.
You know what I mean? Get that dance floor popping, and then outside of that, they can do what they want to do.
They can do right.
But have that dance floor popping and
right.
give people an outlet where they can really let go. You know. So I think we've gotten away from that.
There's no doubt about it.
Get that back going.
Yeah. Because I mean, the thing is that financials always is a part of the game.
The key. Yeah.
But I mean, with a sponsor, I know we can get a sponsor on board to do something do something exclusive for the tastemakers in Miami, the tastemakers in New Orleans, you know, so that the sponsor feels like they're getting across to right. Yeah. You don't really need that much. It's not. Don't really need that much.
No, you don't.
We definitely gonna do that, man. We're gonna do that.
Yeah.
So when you say you're going to play somewhere, you're going to play somewhere you playing?
Yeah, I'm playing a couple of sets in Detroit next month in July.
Okay.
Play a thing called The Congregation. My Detroiters know it's an outside event, man. It's incredible.
Yeah.
So that's going to be fun.
I saw you play there
last year.
Yeah, I saw you. I was like, I know you was happy to be on.
Yeah. It's no place like home.
Nah.
And then in August, I'm playing an event called Summer Oasis in Idlewild, Michigan.
Okay.
And that's, man, you're talking about, it's like a spiritual experience. Ooh. Because you tent, you know, they build the tents.
Right.
And they're there all weekend. So you really bond with each
other.
Right,
you bond. Right, exactly.
It's really a magical place.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah,
I heard of that.
Oh, yeah. Idlewild was a big town for, like, black folks.
Right,
in the Temptations era.
Right,
it was like our getaway.
Right.
You know what I mean? Our, I'm trying to think what the word is. But just our getaway.
Yeah, our escape. Our escape, yeah.
Yeah, so you had a lot of black families that built homes, summer homes.
Right, that's okay. That's what I do remember vaguely knowing about.
Idlewild.
No,
and there was a movie Idlewild too.
Right. Okay. That's what it is. I seen the movie. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's what's up. And you from the D though.
I'm from Detroit, born and raised. Left it, you know, after college. Well, I went to Baton Rouge, to Southern University. Then after that, fell in love with Atlanta and haven't really lived back in Detroit since, you know. And been in Miami for 10 years.
10 years.
Yeah, loving Miami.
It's amazing that you don't play out every week somewhere.
I know, man. I play with a local gallery here. One of my buddies has a gallery called Namdi Gallery.
I think I've seen.
I play his events.
Okay.
But I don't play. I need a monthly.
Yeah.
Or something going.
People need to have access to you, bro.
Yeah. I appreciate
they need to have access to that. Because the music fits it's just the vibe. It's just It's
mostly been my fault. I've been lazy about that.
No doubt.
I need to.
Well, time is everything. You know, timing is everything.
It is.
And that's why we finally met after years of talking.
Right. So
man, that's gonna be good.
Yeah, your energy is unmatched, man. So it's like, you know, I just, you know.
Oh man, I can only imagine seeing us playing together, boy.
Yeah, it'd be crazy.
Because I be seeing you, boy. You be into it. Look at it.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
Because usually you be a little calm.
Yeah.
But every now and then you.
Yeah, I enjoy it. Yeah, it gets into you, man. That music gets into you.
It gets into you, boy.
Spirit,
oh my Lord.
So.
Oh man, it gets into you. I got to tell you, I really appreciate you giving the mixes on the station, allowing us to feature your joints. If you know another cat that you want to feature as well, let me know.
Okay.
You know, because I got 5 hours on Fridays.
Okay.
I do on Saturdays I do soul, like R&B, you know, 60s, 70s, 80s,
sure,
and 90s R&B.
Okay.
So if you ever want to rock one of them,
okay, I will. And then I'm gonna come to New Orleans soon, man.
Yeah, you got to come soon.
Yeah.
Let it
Bourbon Street.
Well,
good old days.
Yeah. Let it cool off a little bit. It's hot.
Oh, I'm sure.
Man, it's hot.
Now, you doing anything around Essence Fest?
Yeah, we're doing something on that Saturday.
Okay.
We're doing the party that Saturday.
Been to Essence Fest. Yeah.
It's quite the adventure.
I'm sure.
Yeah, packed city, just packed with just black people, black aunties and uncles.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I gotta make it down one year.
But you got to really be patient, you know, because it's so crowded and it's so, you know, everybody getting, you know.
Yeah.
You know,
and then I could just come on a regular weekend. You know, I don't need all that.
Right.
I just want to
that's much better. Yeah.
Because I've been to Bayou Classic.
Okay.
You know, going to school.
Yeah, you went to SU. Yeah.
So.
My man went to SU. I was surprised.
And I've been to Mardi Gras when I was a kid.
Right.
Yeah.
All that
kind of stuff.
We don't do much Mardi Gras. I mean, you know, when Mardi Gras happens, usually I go out of town.
Do you?
Or Just chill.
Same how it is here when they have certain events here. I don't even come. You know, because you live here. It's like, I let them do. It's all
traffic and all the extra shit. Yeah,
I let them do what they do. So.
Nah. Yeah. So where we find your edits at?
My edits, everything is under my moniker, DJ SPIVEY. So on BandCamp, it'll be DJ SPIVEY. My mixes are on YouTube, DJ SPIVEY, and Soundcloud, DJ SPIVEY.
That's SPIVEY.
Yeah.
Most of y'all already know what the dude is.
Thank you. And then what I try to do is when I release a mix on YouTube, you could go on SoundCloud and download it for free.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. So I try to give everybody that a bit of ability.
I think that's how I did it. No, I did it. I just used a YouTube downloader.
And now a lot of times people don't really need to download because they're plugging their phones into their car now.
Right.
So I have a lot of people that have SoundCloud and just plug in,
just play it,
and go.
Right.
So technology is
that's what I do. I walk around the city with my boombox, playing your shit all the time.
I got my buds in the car, man. I put my earbuds.
Oh, I walk through the French Quarter with a big speaker.
Oh, really?
Playing your shit all the time.
I appreciate that.
All the time. Walk through the French Quarter, banging, hoping I can meet another house head. Another house head and be like, oh, what you own? Because I know when I hear it, I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
That's cool. It's tough. It is tough. I ain't gonna lie, it's tough. Because they got such a musical culture already.
Sure.
There that it's
really niche. House is really going to be niche for that market.
Well, they don't know house music. They think house music is, no disrespect to white folks, but they think it's just this pump your fist in the air, fast ass music. They don't know how much soul it got.
Sure.
So one thing I'm trying to accomplish is putting together some of these great musicians with this music.
Sure.
Because we got some of the best musicians in the world. I mean, that's just easy to say. Yeah, and everything, vocalists, everything. It's incredible. I was just at the store yesterday or the day before yesterday. And the chick was
singing.
Chick was just singing. I was like, "Yo, stop!" No, she said something. I was like, "Yeah, don't play now. You can't sing." I was like, and she just started belting out.
Wow. Okay.
I was like, "Oh, you got to come by the crib."
Yeah.
It's just as simple as that. Like, and that's how it is in New Orleans. People are so talented.
There's talent everywhere. Yeah.
It's just kind of like
I like
second
in New
nature.
Orleans, the kids do it. Like they do it in school.
Right.
You see them marching down the street playing.
Oh yeah. No, it's serious. It's a serious thing.
A lot of talent.
Serious thing. So I definitely want to take advantage of that.
Sure.
I think I asked you before, like, try to figure out how about maybe I can get some musicians on some of your edits and maybe
start doing some real tunes.
And then do some originals. Yeah, let's do it.
Because all we could do, we could just get a beat, get a vocalist,
right?
Some instrumental.
And I got two songwriters as well, so
we can remix it. Me and you can remix it and set it up the way we want to. So.
Yep. I just started my label, so
did you?
Yeah, Maison Music. So I'm rolling with that now. I got a team. I got 3 people. Oh, my man. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Courtesy of Timu,
Okay, all right. That's what's up. Yeah, man.
Yeah, so we're going to have to do that then. That'll be dope. I know I wanted to ask you one question about, man, why you ain't doing no D'Angelo edits yet?
I know, right?
And why ain't nobody doing?
I have one. Did you hit that one? I have one. I have to send that over to you.
I'm wondering why there's not a lot of D'Angelo. I thought there would be house music remixes.
Yeah, I only know that one. I only have one.
Okay.
I have it. I'm sure there are other ones, but when I get home tonight, I'm gonna look and see if.
Man,
that's a good idea.
What you gonna work on next?
I don't know, man. It's like my computer. I have probably 50 songs that I want to remix, and I'll do a little bit, put it down. You know what I mean? It's like so. Literally, right now on my computer screen is 50 songs.
Damn.
That most of them are gonna end up in the trash.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like not
like
all
halfway
of them.
done.
Yeah, sometimes I don't finish it. Sometimes it just don't.
What do you do? You start with just like some chords from the song, and
right?
Then
Well, what I'm doing now is I'll take the song and I'll strip it. I'll remove all the elements.
Right.
So I'll take the drums out. The original drums and the original cymbals. Then bring in my drums and my cymbals, and then change the tone and the tempo, the BPM.
Okay, right.
And some of them just don't sound right when you do that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
it just don't work all the time.
Yeah, it don't work all the time. So.
No, that's what's up. Man.
Yeah, so I don't really have a next one. And then sometimes I'll go home and turn on Instagram and hear a song, and then just boom, that's it. And then from that point on, the next day, it's almost done.
Oh, right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I'll pass those 50 that I have on my screen.
and get to that one. Yeah. Okay.
So it's like that.
That's dope, man. That's dope. Yeah. So you gonna get into some original productions as well?
I've been saying that. I've been trying to do it for years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's tough.
It's tough.
It's tough for me too. It's tough for me to it's tough for me to like follow through because I can give you the grooves within that editing and you get the sequencing and stuff. I just be like, oh.
And I have some things, but it's nothing that I really love enough to really release,
okay.
You know?
I haven't put out 2 albums independently.
You did?
Yeah, but it's
Oh, I remember that.
It's not house music though. It's just music.
Okay.
It's not really.
You have something called the Chase.
Chase. That's my son. That name.
Yeah.
Shout out to Chase.
Yeah, nice colorful color.
Yeah.
On the cover.
Yeah, it's tough though to because in this game, excuse me, you get gigs because of your production. Turn that back on. Yeah. Turn that back on. All right. Yeah. You overseas. I mean, I got lucky when I moved overseas because I had some pretty, as you probably know, some pretty good followers that really supported me. Like I got my gigs from cats that were following me, not from promoters. You know, like cats would just be like, man, if you ever come to Portugal,
I got you.
And then I'll just show up in Portugal.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, I'm here.
You're like, say less.
Say less.
I'm on the plane.
Yeah, so
I love it.
That I'm sure you'll be able to tap into that as well with your fan base.
Yeah.
I've
had some relationships.
I like to call them supporters, whatever.
Yeah, for sure. I have some friends in Spain. They've been playing my music for like 5-6 years. Yeah. I played over in China. I had a buddy, one of my best friends, lived in Beijing.
Okay.
Probably 2012, 2013. So I went 2 years.
Okay.
Amazing, man. That was my first taste at, you know, we mentioned Louis Vega earlier. I can only imagine what they
Right.
This is a little taste of it. A little taste of it.
It feels good, boy.
Having an opening DJ, I come in,
right.
800 people on the rooftop, and I'm coming through. You know, we partied till 5 in the morning. It was crazy.
There's something to that, boy.
Man, the energy level.
I don't know nothing that feels better than that.
No, it was crazy.
I know I moved to Taiwan in 2010.
Okay.
And brief Hong Kong move, but I was just been trying to make it happen there with my family. Though.
Yeah.
Then my wife didn't really like it, so she wouldn't feel it at all.
Mm-hmm.
That was the start of the end.
Yeah, sure.
So we moved back to San Francisco, and then I did the balcony session thing. That's when I did that to try to entice some promoters. And then it turns out, so I moved to Italy first. Okay. It turns out now because Italy.
Did you know anybody?
A few people that I connected with that that I connected with back and forth with them, but it was like, oh, no wonder they fucking with me because it's balconies everywhere.
It's their lifestyle.
They got balconies everywhere. It's like Miami almost with all these balconies.
Okay.
Even more actually.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, I see. I mean, I like to think it's also because I was playing some good music, but it was the aesthetic. But it was the balcony. It was relatable. It was relatable.
Yeah. The balcony added to it.
Yeah.
Man, at the end of the day, bro, you was running those,
man.
That's real talk.
At least now I got At least now I'm actually buying songs and not not ripping them.
You went through the pirate.
Oh yeah,
really?
Man.
Okay.
What I did, I couldn't afford no music, man.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you ever met my cousin DJ Peace that used to live here. He passed away last year, 2 years ago. He's like one of the cats that used to always do all the events for WMC.
Okay.
He would like do events at all the hotels and feature cats and get cats to get some of their first chance at playing for some of the big, it was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
But he turned me on when I first got in the game. He turned me on to this. I think it was DJMP3.com or some shit.
Okay.
And I
remember that.
And I mean the rips were horrible though.
Yeah.
It was
the
quality was horrible.
Yeah. And see, I came
AM
from the
radio.
vinyl world.
Okay. Yeah.
Where I'm paying 10, and I still play vinyl.
Right.
You paying $12 for one
song.
So I'm like 99 cents. I got this. You know what I mean? That's right. You could do a whole mix for $12. You know what I mean? So
$10.
Yeah. You think about it, man. For vinyl, bro, a mix gonna cost you $150. You paying $150
right for the mix, right?
Just for the mix. Just
for like an hour or something.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So
damn. That's now crazy. I didn't even think about it.
It's gone up more, man. I was looking at a record today. It's one on one side, one on the other side. Nice song. I want $18 for that joint on vinyl, man. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna probably get it. That's the thing, because the whole vinyl thing. You talk about an addiction, man.
I guess it is. Huh?
That's an addiction.
I'm totally.
That's
totally,
an addiction
turned
because,
away from that,
because
I can't afford it.
You could touch it and feel it, so it feels like Christmas.
Right.
So when the vinyl comes in the mail, it's the whole sensation of I'm ripping something open.
Yeah. And the
it's
cover
a toy.
And
you feel it and touch it, and you can play it and have it for the rest of your life.
Right.
So vinyl is an addiction.
So I grew up on because of my father. I grew up like with every record imaginable.
Okay. So you already had it.
Yeah, I had it. So I kind kind of took vinyl for granted.
Yeah.
It's not a big of a deal to me. Like we had
Sure.
90,000 pieces of vinyl at any given time. Like,
yeah.
until Hurricane Katrina, a fire and Katrina.
Y'all lost a lot of music.
Lost about 50, 60,000 pieces of vinyl in New Orleans with Katrina. Yeah, like I say, my parents had everything.
That's personal.
You know, every single record. Just like that, period.
Yeah, one of my buddy's older brothers was like that. We were going, you know, we were probably 12, 13. He was probably like 18, 19. And this guy had everything. Reggae, rock and roll, funk, R&B,
Now, the thing is
jazz.
that we didn't pay for it.
Yeah.
Like, so
Boy, let us learn the music. That was the thing. We would just be down there digging.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Somebody brought up a point about how having vinyl at your crib is almost like having, it brings it to life because like that album cover is, they're in your house. They're in your house.
It's like a book.
All of them are in your house.
Yeah,
so you got all them artists that are actually in the crib.
And back in the day, I remember this one Earth, Wind & Fire record, man. It's called All in All. And it would just, you could open it up and the artwork was like it was just beautiful. They had the pyramids.
Oh yeah.
And as a little kid, I'm laying on the floor and I'm just drifting away into the album. Like, this is incredible.
Right. It's incredible.
It would let you use your imagination while you're listening to music.
Right. You can really feel the band or the artist.
They painted a picture.
Yeah, it's definitely different now.
It's different
just
now.
an MP3 and you don't
it's
even,
more singles driven now.
Singles driven. Yeah, house music especially.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean that, you know, my albums that I did out, like I said, they weren't full blown house. But I would like to see more house music albums. I would like to, you know.
I would too. It would be expensive because when they do it, a lot of times they don't do the full length song in the album form. So it might be 5 minutes.
Right.
Where the house song is like 8-9 minutes. You know what I mean? Or more.
Right. It'll be flowing. 11-12 minutes.
Yeah. Joe Classell and those guys.
Right.
It's just 12 minutes, man, 15 minutes.
That's one of my favorite DJs, Joe.
Yeah.
What about you? What are your favorites?
Joe is one of them. Guy from Detroit, Derek May. Techno dude.
I love him. I kind of model my energy after him a bit. The way watching old videos of him, the way he just
talk about energy, man. Jeff Mills, who used to be called the Wizard in Detroit,
right,
was one of the most amazing turntablists.
Yeah, I've seen some videos of him. It's incredible.
He just, and I've seen him. You know, he's playing. We're 3 feet apart, and I'm just standing there looking. You know, I'm a young DJ, but I'm a fan. And I'm just looking at it, so I could really appreciate what he was doing. So he was an early influence, and just my buddies, man.
Right.
Because in Detroit, everybody was a DJ. This was back in the early '80s.
Okay.
So being a DJ was like being on the football team or playing basketball. You know what I mean? So we would go over each other's house and play in the basement. So it was peer to peer,
all night.
Yeah, peer to peer motivation as well. That we still have to this day. So.
No, that's cool. So you play with some cats here every now and then? You got friends here that you play with every now and then?
Not here in Detroit.
Okay.
I do. Yeah.
So you kind of stick to yourself here in Miami?
Pretty much. Yeah. Pretty much alone.
Try to stay away from the fray, though.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I can dig it. I can tell.
And that's why the internet has become kind of my outlet.
Right.
You know, because I don't really go out that much.
Right.
So.
Well, you get ready to get out soon.
I know that's right. Let's do it. I enjoy getting out and I enjoy traveling. But it's just got to be the right feel.
Got to be the right feel, right time.
Yeah.
And show you.
A couple dollars in your pocket.
It's tough, man. It's tough.
It is, man.
I mean, there's a lot of DJs that talk that big game, like, you know, I ain't doing no gig for less than this and that, and blah blah blah. But then if you in the game, you know damn well these promoters ain't paying that shit you're talking.
Yeah.
Like, they're not paying that. How can they?
Yeah. See, back in the day, it was more of an equipment issue. So I made more money as a teenager because I had the equipment. So I wouldn't come out the house unless it was $250, and this was back in the '80s. You know? But now everybody has, you know, you have a little debt, so everybody has it. So the playing field is kind of level.
Yeah, exactly. So it's tough.
It's tough.
But like you said, it's addictive. We love this.
You still make a way. You still figure out. You find a spot for yourself. Hopefully, you're enjoying it and you keep it moving.
Right.
You know? So that's been a blessing for me.
That's all you can do.
I really enjoy what I do. You know what I mean?
Love it. Yeah. Well, I love what you do too, brother.
Thank you, brother.
Word up, man. I appreciate you coming down to the hotel.
Man,
no doubt, man.
I wouldn't miss it
really
for the world.
Cool, man.
Yeah, we got to do it again.
We're gonna do it again for sure. We'll be in New Orleans soon.
Yeah.
We'll be in New Orleans. I get you to the boardwalk.
What time?
Oh yeah, I'm playing 10 o'clock night on what is it? Jolt Radio. That's a Miami situation. Yeah, it should be fun. My man Andy Mack coming through, pick me up. He's a Chicago. He's a Chicago legend.
Okay.
Old school white dude.
Okay.
I met him through this cat Tego Ones. I don't know if you know him from Chicago. He got what's his name?
They both live here in Miami now.
No, Tego lives in Chicago, but Andy lives here.
Okay.
He's from Chicago.
Okay.
So I hooked up with them.
Yeah.
So shout out Andy, shout out Tego. Trying to remember the name of his label. Bangladesh. That's the name of it. I'm gonna do a show with them soon, so maybe we'll do some too. Maybe we'll all get together. Because anything I like to share. Like, so is there anything situations? Let's see what we can do. Collabo, man, for real. Absolutely. So shout out Andy Mack. Shout out my cousin, rest in peace, Thomas Mann. Peace, DJ Peace. You already know. I'm in Miami. I got to give him love. Shout out Dennis Baker in Miami. He throws a lot of parties here. They do the parties on Virginia Key Beach. Okay. Yeah. Some really good stuff. So shout them out. Shout out Joe Radio for having me. And my man Aaron Chadders, of course, my man back at the crib. Mona, my label people. Told you he's going. My man Aaron listens to you all the time. When I put that Prince on for him, he was like, man.
Yeah, respect.
Bro, what is this?
I appreciate that.
In the Sade?
Yeah. And who was the young brother with the vinyl?
Oh, my man. Shout out DJ Quickweave. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
That was really, that warmed my heart.
Oh, man, I couldn't wait to share that.
Was dope.
When he showed me, we went to his house. He was like, man.
That was dope.
I was like, what?
Yeah.
Oh, let's get this on tape. Let's get this on tape. Because there ain't nothing like sharing that love with each other, you know? Yeah. It's the best thing. That's what makes this house music thing so dope. Just that community.
Yeah, and the genre is already so niche. And that's why I don't share it. You know, like I remember in the old days, people have like underground remixes and they would cross out the so you couldn't see it. You know what I mean? And that's not my philosophy. I want you to know what it is. I want you to know what I'm playing. Right. Share it.
Because nobody the only people that buy house music are DJs.
Pretty much. Yeah. So we want to share it with the world. You know, it's too
maybe
good.
Somebody will buy it.
Yeah,
get some money.
Thank you. It's too good for me to keep it to myself.
Right.
You know what I mean? Right. So that's one of my missions.
That's a tough thing though. That we're the only ones that buy the music.
I know.
It's not consumers because they just listen to us on YouTube and SoundCloud and come to the parties. And, So yeah, man. But yeah, that's it, man. I don't want to keep this brother too much longer. Go get something to eat.
Man, it was a pleasure, man.
It's a pleasure, brother. I'm stoked. My man.
All right,
DJ Spivey. Make sure you get at him YouTube. DJ Spivey. SPIVEY. Yes. Make sure you get at him on SoundCloud. Same way. BandCamp. Show some love, support. And what else? That's it? That's enough. Yeah, that's enough. All right.
Hopefully coming to a city near you.
Ain't no hopefully. We don't do hopefully.
Real soon.
Yeah, we good. 102.3 FM, your man Tony Soul, DJ Spivey.
All right,
my man.